Hello everyone, I welcome you all to KR.com CBSE School Moodle online classes. So, in today's class, I will start to discuss problem number 16 from exercise 5.3. So, here, what they have given in exercise 5.3, problem number 16, a sum of rupees 700 rupees is to be used to give 7 cash prizes to students of a school for their overall academic performance. So here a sum of 700 rupees is used to give prize to 7 students. If each prize is 20 rupees less than its preceding price, find the value of each of the prizes. So here what they have given, each price is 20 rupees less than the preceding price. Suppose for example consider first price is 500. This is for example. First price is 500, then next one will be 480 rupees. Right? They have given that 20 rupees less than the preceding one. Therefore next will be 480. Like this, next one is 460. So first we have to calculate this first term, means we have to calculate first term means what is that A value. Okay, so here what I have considered, let cost of first price is equal to P. I considered first price as P, and they are given that next price will be means second price will be 20 rupees less than the first price, therefore P minus 20. Like this only, third price will be P minus 40 rupees. So now, by observing this, you can write that common difference between these terms is minus 20. Because first one is P, next it becomes for second price P minus 20, and again it becomes P minus 40. Therefore the common difference is D value is minus 20, and S7 value, sum of 700 rupees is used to give price. Therefore S7 value 700 and N value is 7, because this price amount is used to give to 7 students. Therefore we have to calculate A value here. By using that A value, you can get the next price values, means second, third, fourth price values. Okay. So now, what is the formula we can use? Sn is equal to n by 2 into bracket 2a plus n minus 1 into d. Because here we know value of Sn and n. Again here we have n value and d value. By using all these values, we can calculate a value. If we got the a value, that is the first price value, and we all know first price value. After that we can calculate second, third price value by using d value. So now what is the Sn value? I considered S7 as Sn, therefore Sn value is 700 is equal to n value is 7 by 2, and we will have to calculate this a value plus what is the n value? 7 minus 1, and d value is minus 20. So here in next step what we can do, 700 is equal to 7 by 2 into bracket 2a plus 7 minus 1 means 6. 6 into minus 20 means how much we will get? 6 into minus 20 means minus 120. Minus 120. So next step what we can do, here in 2a minus 120 we can take 2 as common here. So here I consider 2 as common, therefore 700 is equal to 7 700 is equal to 7 by 2. I will consider 2 as common here, and a minus 60 here. Here I will write a minus 60. So here 2 into a means 2a and 2 into 60 means 120. So now we cancel this 2 and this 2. So now 700 is equals to what we got here, 7 into a minus 60. So now to get a value, I will move this 7 to the other part. Therefore a minus 60 is equal to 700 divided by 7. Here it is multiplication and it is moved to other part because division. Therefore 700 by 7. Here 7 on the 700. So a minus 60 is equal to 100. So now a is equal to 100. I'll move this 60 to the other part. Therefore minus 60 becomes plus 60. Therefore we got a value as 160. This is the first price value, a value. Now we can calculate prices of second, third to up to 7th student. So now we got the a value means a1. Now second price a2 is equals to, how to calculate a2? a1 plus b. Okay. What is the a1 value? 160. And b value is minus 20 is equal to 160 minus 20 means 140 is the second price. Next a3 is equals to a1 plus 2b. So here a1 value is 160 plus 2 into minus 20. 2 into minus 20 means minus 40. 160 minus 40 means how much we will get? 120. Like this, a4 is equal to a1 plus 3b is equal to 160 is a1 value plus 3 into d value. D value is minus 20. Therefore minus 20 into 3 means 20 into 3 60. Minus 60, 100 minus 60 means 100. This is the fourth price. At A5, A1 plus 4D. So here A1 value is 160 plus 4 into D. D value is minus 20. Minus 20 into 4 minus 80. 160 minus 80 means how much we will get? 80. Next A6. A1 plus 5D, which is equal to A1 value is 160 plus 5 into D value is minus 20. Minus 20 into 5 means minus 100. 160 minus 100 means what is the answer? 60. So last term N7 means we will calculate A7. Last term A7 is equal to A1 plus 60, A1 value is 160, 6 into D means minus 20 is equal to minus 20 into 6 means how much? Minus 120. 160 minus 120 means what is the value? 40. So this is the Anth term means last term, 7th price is 40 rupees. So here what we did, they are given that sum of 700 rupees is used to give price to 7 students. Therefore yes, 7 is equal to 700 and number of students means n is equal to 7. And they are given that second price will be 20 rupees less than the preceding one, means it is 20 rupees less than the first price, and third price is less than the 20 rupees less than the second price. Therefore, what we did here, cost of first price is P, second price is P minus 20, like that third price P minus 40. Now by using all this, we will calculate first A value, means price of the first student. So what is that? By using all these values, we got A value as 160, means first price is 160. Next, by using this A value, we can calculate A2 to A7 values, means second price to seventh price. So here we got the values 160, 140, 120, 100, 80, 60, 40. So these are the prices given to 7 students. If you want to cross check this, you can add these numbers: 160 plus 140, 300, 300 plus 120, 420, plus 100, 520, plus 80, 600, plus 60, 660, plus 40 means 700. So the total amount is 700 only, and this 700 rupees is used to give prizes to the 7 students only. So this is the 16th problem. Now I will move to this next one, 17th problem. So here in 17th problem, what they have given: in a school, students thought of planting trees in and around the school to reduce air pollution. So students planned to planting trees around the school to reduce the air pollution. So it was decided that the number of trees that each section of each class will plant will be the same as the class in which they are studying. Example: a section of class 1 will plant 1 tree, a section of class 2 will plant 2 trees, and so on till class 12. What they have planned? A section of class 1 will plant 1 tree, and class 2 will plant 2 trees, and class 3 will plant 3. Like that only, class 12 will plant 12 trees. There are 3 sections of each class. So here, class 1 has 3 sections, class 2 there are 3 sections, there are 3 sections like this for each class. So finally they are asking how many trees will be planted by the students. They are asking how many trees will be planted by students. So here they have given that each class will be the same as the class. So what they have given, class 1 will plant 1 tree, 2 will plant 2, 3 will plant 3 trees, up to 12th class. So by observing this, we can write the arithmetic progression 1 to 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, up to 12. So here, what is the first term? A value is 1. First term is 1, and we can calculate D value. D is equal to A2 minus A1. A2 is 2 and A1 is 1. 2 minus 1 means 1. And here N value. N means number of terms. What is the N value? 12. There are 12 numbers, means there are 12 classes. Therefore N is equal to 12. And we have to calculate here S12, because they are asking number of trees planted by the students. There are totally 12 classes. Therefore first I will calculate S12 value. After that I will multiply this S12 value to 3, because there are 3 sections of each class. So first I will calculate S12. S12 means number of trees planted by 12 classes, 1 to 12, and after getting the S12 value, I will multiply this to 3 to get the final answer, because there are 3 sections in each class. So first I will find out value of S12. So here we can write what is the formula? Sn is equal to n by 2 into bracket 2a plus n minus 1 into d. And we have to calculate S12 value. Therefore S12 is equal to n value is 12 by 2 into a. What is the a value here? 1 plus n minus 1 means 12. N value is 12. 12 minus 1 into d value is 1. So now here what I can do? 2 1 are 2 6. Therefore here 6 into bracket 2 into 1 means 2 plus 12 minus 1 means 11. 11 into 1 11. So now here I will write 6 into 11 plus 2 plus 11 means 13. So 6 into 13. 6 into 13 means what is the answer? 78. We got the value of S12 now. What is that? 78. Now for 3 class, this is for only one section. If only one section of students plant trees, we will get answer as 78. But there are 3 sections. So for 3 sections, what we can do? 78 is for one section, means for 3 sections 3 into 78. 3 into 78 means what is the answer? 3 into 8 means 24. 3 into 7 means 21 plus 2, 23. Therefore 234 is the answer. 234 trees are planted by all these students or all the classes. So here what we did, each class will plant number of the trees as they are in studying. Class 1 will plant 1, 2 will plant 2, like this only up to 12th class. So you can write here a value, d value and n value. And first I will calculate S12 value, because we will get the value of from class 1 to 12 how many trees will be planted for one class. So here we got the value as 78 for one class, but there are 3 sections in each class. Therefore 3 into 78, the final answer is 234. Now I will discuss next problem, 18th one. So here in 18th problem, what they are given, a spiral is made up of successive semicircles. So this spiral is made up of successive semicircles. These are semicircles. Yes, L1, L2, L3, L4. With centers alternately at A and B. Centers alternately means for semicircle L1, A is the center, like this. For L2, B is the center. Again for L3, A is the center. For L4, B is the center. Means these are alternately centers. Next, starting with center at A. Starting with center at A of radii 0.5 centimeter, 1 centimeter, 1.5 centimeter, 2 centimeter, like this. So radii of semicircle starting with 0.5 centimeter and 1 centimeter, 1.5 and 2 centimeter. like this, there is increment of 0.5 centimeter in each semicircle. Next, as shown in figure, what is the total length of such a spiral made up of 13 consecutive semicircles? What is the final length of such spiral? What is the final length of such spiral made up of 13 consecutive semicircles? There are 13 semicircles. You have to find out the length. So now, what I have written here, semi-perimeter of a circle is pi r. You should know this. Semi-perimeter of a circle is pi r. Now, what they have given? Radii of first semicircle is how much? R value is 0.5. So here, therefore, by observing this, we can write AP as, therefore AP is, I will write AP now. So radius of first semicircle is 0.5. 0.5 is the radius of first semicircle, and semi-perimeter of a circle is pi r. So r value is 0.5 here. If r value is 0.5, I have to find out pi r value. What is the pi r value? Pi into 0.5. How much I will get? 0.55. So first term 0.55. Next, after this, for second circle, second semicircle, what is the r value? 1. R value is 1 here. Means here pi r means pi into 1. Pi into 1 means pi only. So second term is pi. Next, for the next term, r value is 1.5. Pi r means pi into r value 1.5. Pi into 1.5 means 1.5 pi. The next term is 1.5 pi. Next, what is the r value next? 2. So here pi r means pi into 2, and pi into 2 means what is the value? 2 pi. Like this, we have to calculate length of the semicircle of 13th consecutive circle. So now, this is the AP we got now, 0.5 pi, 1.5 by 2 pi. What is the A value here? 0.5 pi. Okay. Next, what is the D value? A2 minus A1 means pi minus 0.5 pi. Pi minus 0.5 pi means 0.5 pi. Next, what we can write? We have to calculate S13 value. Length of the 13th consecutive circle. So here I will use the formula Sn is equal to n by 2 into bracket 2a plus n minus. I will write here Sn is equal to n by 2 into bracket 2a plus n minus 1 into d. So here Sn is S13. We have to calculate S13. I will consider S13 as Sn value. Now, what is the n value? 13 by 2 into bracket 2 into a. What is the a value? 0.55. 0.55 plus n minus 1 means n value is 13 minus 1. What is the d value? 0.55. So here I will write 0.55. The next step, what we can do, 13 divided by 2. 2 into 0.55 means 2 into 0.5. What is the answer? 0.5 means 1. 1 pi means I will write here 5. 2 into 0.5 means we will get 1. 1 pi means I will write 5 only. 13 minus 1 means 12. So 12 into 0.55. So here 13 divided by 2, 5. 12 into 0.5 means how much? 12 into 0.5 means we will get answer as 6. So 12 into 0.5 is 6, 5. So here 13 divided by 2 into bracket 5 plus 6 pi means 5 plus 6 pi means 7 pi. So here what is the pi value? 22 divided by 7. They are given in bracket also in problem. Pi value is, take pi value as 22 by 7. So here first what I will do, I will multiply 13 with 7. 13 into 7 means 91. Therefore 13 into 7 means 91 pi. 13 into 7 pi means 91 pi divided by 2. Now I will write value of pi. What is that? 22 divided by 7. Therefore 91 into 91 divided by 2, pi value is 22 divided by 7. So 91 by 2, pi value is 22 divided by 7. So now here I so 2 on the 2 11 the 7 on the 7 13 because 13 into 7 91. Therefore 7 13 is the 91. So now 13 into 11 means what is the answer? 13 into 11 is remaining now. What is the final answer? Here I will calculate 13 into 11. 11 into 3 means 33. 11 into 11 means 11 into 1 means 11 plus 3 14. 143 is the answer. 143 centimeters. Therefore, what we can write here? Length of the 13th semicircle is 143 centimeter. What we did here, by observing this problem, we can write AP as 0.5 pi, 1.5, 1.5 by 2 pi. How? Semi-perimeter of a circle is pi r always, and they have given in problem radii as 0.5, 1, 1.5, 2. So pi r means I will multiply r with pi. Therefore, we got the values as 0.55 pi, 1.5 by 2 pi. And by using this, we can write a value, d value, and n value as 13. We should calculate S13 value. So S13 value is 143 is the final answer. I hope you all are clear with this problem. In next class, I will continue with 19th problem. Thank you all.